The foresters understand this all perfectly well. I had a chance to visit Australia, Africa and Asia, as well as numerous protected areas in Europe. In none of those places, the state of affairs that we are observing here now could be associated with the Nature Preservation Fund object or with nature protection in general. It directly contradicts the stated position of the Ukrainian government on the nature protection in our country. Can this type of thinking or acting be called European? Is Ukraine a country of the third or even fourth world? Who can be doing this to their own country? One thing is certain, the people who initiated and managed this destruction are real criminals, and hopefully they will get what they deserve. I would like to directly address the representatives of the foreign international company, which prepares the certification of forest in our region. Let me stress that here, in the 52nd compartment of the Vladimirovka forestry in the Guta forestry enterprise, on the territory of the wildlife reserve Vladimirovka Dacha, a clear felling was conducted after the creation of the reserve. Moreover, the felling took place on the slope. The protected area shoreline was destroyed in the process. Compared to this barbarity, it doesn't even seem important that the furrows for pine trees planting were made from top to bottom, which undoubtedly increases the soil erosion. Standing here, on the site of the ill-treated wildlife reserve, I wonder, what certification of the Guta forestry enterprise can we talk about? For better understanding of what used to be on this site, or, to be more precise, what was stolen from me and you, we will advance some 20 meters further, to the area which the foresters haven't reached yet. Let's take a look. It is because of these venerable pine trees and the unique marsh which we are going to approach that the Vladimirovka Dacha Wildlife Reserve was established. Usually, when one comes to the marsh, there is a desire to approach it silently, although we don't seem to be able to make it right now. One dreams of seeing a herd of deer. Well, not here. Our animals are another painful topic. But let us concentrate on plants for the time being. Such bog moss is one of the main reasons why the wildlife reserve Vladimirovka Dacha was created. It's extremely rare in the Kharkiv region and in the forest steppe zones in general. In order for this phytocynosis to be preserved, there should be a certain degree of shadiness which these venerable pine trees provide. But the most unique plant growing here, on the depleted soil of the marsh, is sundew. Since the soil does not provide enough substance to feed on, sundew actively gets it from other sources. It catches insects. Once again, we're in the 52nd compartment of the Guta forestry enterprise, Vladimirovka Forest District, on the territory of the actual Forest Wildlife Reserve, Vladimirovka Dacha. Dear Mr. Prince, what you are seeing now does not require any commentaries, especially for a person with some knowledge of the forest management, nature protection, and maybe the Ukrainian lawlessness. And still, we would like to comment on these issues. There are no proper national parks, nature reserves, or wildlife reserves in Ukraine, and it's not because there is nothing to protect. The diversity of species on the Ukrainian land is greater than on many other well-known territories. The thing is, in our country, nature is being destroyed by professionals, calmly, according to plan, with no punishment for wrongdoings. They can even prove that everything is quite legal. Animals were stolen from our forests long ago, and now their home is being stolen. And now, some more facts about the Guta Forestry Enterprise. You must be tired of going around the wildlife reserve Vladimirovka Dacha with me. So, we have driven out of it. Undoubtedly, I'm a little upset by the whole situation, as well as you are, I suppose. However, the sun, the fresh air, and the forest get me into some sort of a lyrical mood. I want to forget all the problems. We see how a little lake glitters. However, if you love nature and understand what's going on, the picture gets very sad. The thing is, the territory that you are looking at right now was reserved as a future National Nature Park Slobozhansky, with an area of 10,000 hectares. The creation of this park emphasized how unique the area is, its biodiversity, its exclusiveness and value both for the Kharkiv region and, undoubtedly, for the whole of Ukraine. Now we will enter the forest again, and you will see the huge pine trees. Unfortunately, this forest is already doomed, because the forest economic activity is done fast here. Everything goes according to plan. The coordination, planning and financing are at a high level. And the creation of the park goes in a somewhat different direction. Mr. Ovcharenko put a lot of effort in trying to undermine this project, and the Regional Administration of Environmental Protection, after complicated maneuvering, has postponed the park creation for an indefinite time, which is likely to be very long. So it seems that there won't be any Slobozhansky Park in our region, or it will be like the one you're looking at now. Honestly speaking, I'm pretty tired of being able to look down at the tops of pines in the middle of the forest. Let's go into the shade at last. We have gone a long way along the fire breaks, cutting areas and burnt wood areas. It looks like we finally found a forest, and probably some shade to go with it. Standing next to such a tree makes me want to think, meditate, and look at it in admiration. Unfortunately, this very forest has already been condemned.